Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fan Dummies. I'm Greg.
And I'm Aaron.
And on this video, we're going to talk about the characters in the Netflix original series, Shadow and Bone. Ready to knock this out, Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the good ones?
Yeah.
We can't talk about all of them, so if we miss one of your favorites, just let us know in the comments. First off, we have to start with the Sun Summoner. We must summon the sun. Jessie Mei Li plays Alina, and she is the Sun Summoner, a Grisha who can conjure light. You might have seen her in All About Eve movie from 2019. Did we see that?
No.
Oh. Well, you might have seen her in All About Eve because we didn't.
Yeah. Next, there's Archie Renault. He plays Mal. He's an expert tracker. I mean, if you lose your iPhone, you lose your car keys, Mal, help me find them. He's like, there.
No need for the app.
There.
I'll just look at the scat.
He's going to be in Morbius, the new Marvel movie coming in 2022. I think it was probably supposed to come last year or sometime, but nope.
He's awesome, so I can't wait for that.
Yeah. And he was also in the Gold Digger TV show back in 2019 alongside his co-star Ben Barnes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of fun.
I thought you were going to say Kanye West. But I guess Ben Barnes makes more sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ben Barnes, he plays General Kirigan, a.k.a. the Darkling. He is the general of the Grisha army called the Second Army. Now, the Second Army, it's important for later because the First Army has no Grisha in it. The Second Army is where the Grisha are. Why aren't they the First Army? You know why the Darkling's upset? Because the Grisha are always number 2.
Oh.
Ooh. He is also an ethereal key, but he is the opposite of the Sun Summoner. So he can summon darkness and conjure darkness.
You mean like in Star Wars when they go to the dark side or the light side?
No, it's like he can turn off the lights without flipping the switch.
Nice. He doesn't have to ask.
He doesn't.
Wait. Might have to beep out that word, otherwise everyone's.
Done it again.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You might have seen Ben Barnes in the Narnia movie as Caspian.
Or Prince Caspian and other Narnia movies.
Or in the Punisher TV series that was on Netflix, which he was awesome in as Billy Russo.
Yeah. I think that's where we first really discovered him.
Yeah. Or in the Westworld TV series on HBO as Logan.
Oh, maybe that.
Yeah. We watched the first season of Westworld, but
yeah,
that was it. He's the most well-known actor by far
in
this cast. And he's not that well-known, I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, everything you just listed off is pretty popular.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's been in some really great stuff.
He's in our genre for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's a genre titan like Katie Sackhoff.
There's also Freddy Carter. He plays Kaz. He's one of the Six of Crows characters. He's a leader of the Dregs gang. And he's also the owner of the Crow Club in Ketterdam. And of course, he's an expert thief. I mean, that's where the heists come in.
Yeah. And there's a map on the Shadow and Bone website where you can look up where Ketterdam is. It's fun to look up where these places are. Let me just say that.
Oh, yeah.
It helps.
Yeah. Like in the books, there's a map in there as well that helps. You might have seen Freddy Carter in Pennyworth, the TV series from 2019 as Jason Ripper. We haven't seen Pennyworth. So I was wondering if people suggest that we should watch Pennyworth.
Yeah.
Because it's about Alfred Pennyworth, from Batman.
Yeah.
Like his origin story.
That's interesting. How come we didn't know this existed?
No, we knew, or I knew. I don't know. I think it's on, I want to say like Stars or Epic or some station that we don't normally look at. I don't even know if we have.
So it's in the DC fandom, though.
Yeah, it comes up every once in a while. I think we talk about somebody being in it.
Okay.
But I don't know. Tell us if it's worth watching.
Yeah. Next, we have Amita Suman, who plays Inej. She's also a member of the Dregs, a.k.a. Six of Crows. 3 of Crows in this prequel. She's a spy, and someone needs to put some Tic Tacs in her pocket because she's super sneaky. She just appears out of nowhere. And, it's freaky.
Yeah.
So we don't like that. And she got lots of knives. So it's like, imagine if your steak knife just appeared in front of you.
Ooh. It'd be handy, though, if you're trying to eat steak.
Well, yeah, but you're not always, I'm talking about like, you're in the bathroom, look over, steak knife. You're in the garage, you look over, steak knife.
Ooh.
Like,
sometimes you need it to like open boxes, or sometimes you need it to open your Kleenex box, or I don't know. Do stuff with your steak knives besides eating steak. Comes in handy.
you might have seen Amita in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
We might have. That's a good way to say it. We might have seen her in Doctor Who.
You might have seen her.
The thing about Doctor Who is, if you're a British actor, chances are you're in an episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like a rite of passage, I think.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's like the Americans always being in CSI or Law and Order.
Yeah, exactly. You might have seen me in Law and Order. Nope.
At least Doctor Who's cool. Like,
yeah. It goes in waves.
There's also Kit Young. He plays Jesper, and he's a sharpshooter, and he never misses.
Jesper's amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty good with his pew-pews.
Yep.
You might see Kit Young in the movie The School of Good and Evil that's going to premiere in 2022. And that's also adapted from a book. I thought that was kind of cool.
That is very cool.
It's another fantasy book.
Yeah, we have not seen Kit Young in anything, but maybe this is his breakout role.
Yeah.
Because he was brilliant in it.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm like, man, like how are these young actors are so talented and they haven't really been in much. But I guess they've probably acted in a lot of stuff off screen. You know, they haven't.
I'm sure.
It's not like they just started acting.
Next up is Danielle Galligan, and she plays Nina, who is a Grisha heartrender. And if you remember from our previous video, if you watch that or you're listening to the podcast, she's a corporal key. Ooh. She's dropping those knowledge bombs on you. And that means that she can manipulate the body at a molecular level, which means she can stop people from breathing, induce heart attacks, change heart rates, and more.
You don't want to mess with the corporal key.
No. You might have seen her in Game of Thrones as Sarah.
Yeah, we definitely saw her.
I'm sure we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We watched every episode of Game of Thrones. Can't remember her, but I saw her.
I remember the coffee cup.
That wasn't her.
Oh.
Or in the Krypton TV series from 2019 that Aaron refused to watch because it was so terrible.
Watch the first episode.
I'm like, no, we should watch it. You're like, nope.
No.
It's terrible.
It came on even after we watched the new Superman and Lois show. We started watching it. We were like, what is this? Like, this isn't Superman and Lois. And then we were like, oh, this is Krypton. This is really bad.
Yeah, like, why is this so bad? Like, this Superman and Lois like went down the tubes. It was Krypton.
Got really disappointing really fast.
I don't even know what episode of Krypton it was.
I think it was the pilot.
Oh, well, that's probably why. Maybe we need to just get through the pilot.
It could be. Pilots sometimes are hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Callahan Skogman, and he plays Matthias, and he's a soldier for the Fearden army. You know, the little group that hunts Grisha. And you might have seen him in G.I. Jose, a short from 2017.
Are you kidding me? Is that a joke? That's a real thing?
I don't know. That's the only thing he has listed on his IMDb page. But he is new to acting, and he got his MFA in acting from the University of Southern California, which I thought was kind of cool. And this Matthias role in the Shadow and Bone series is his like first breakout role. So nice. I thought, man, he got lucky.
I'll say he got to take his clothes off and lay down with Danielle Galligan.
Nina.
He's reading the script and he's like, what? Hollywood is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody else you want to mention, or that covers the main group, I think?
It's a lot of the main ones. We left out some, but I think that'll cover the main cast.
Yeah. If there's anyone you think that we're missing, let us know in the comments. Thanks again for watching Fan Dummies. We talk about superheroes and science fiction, and in this case, maybe a little fantasy. Every single week, we have a full podcast episode for Shadow and Bone, the original series of Netflix, and a deep dive into the books way back in like episode 58 or something like
55?
that. 55.
Maybe?
I mean, way back.
We had to do this episode on Shadow and Bone because we've been waiting for, like, has it been more than a year?
Maybe.
It's been a long time since, Greg read the books, and I read the books before Greg and got him into it. So it's been a really long time. So we've been waiting for it. So that's why we're covering it on the podcast. So hopefully if you've listen to our old podcast, be happy that we are covering it.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this episode. Give us a subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss anything. We are at Fan Dummies on all social media, and all of our info is in the description below. You can check that out. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
We have all sorts of great Shadow and Bone content. You just have to look up here. Over here. No, right here. Don't click off. Don't hit stop. Click on one of these. Yeah.